Hello everybody, and thanks for checking out my review. Today I'll be going over the Casio G-Shock. This is the GW-5000 1JF. It comes of course in the Japanese import box. It's a typical black box with the silver writing on the top there. Going around it, there's not a whole lot more. There's really not a whole lot more needed, really. And when you open it up, you'll see the instruction manual. It uses the module number 3159. So if you ever want to look modules up just to get instructions, just put in a Google search, put in module 3159, and you'll see a full instruction manual on this watch. These instructions are, of course, written in Japanese because, like I stated, this is a Japanese import. Opening up the rest of the box, you get your leatherette container. Of course, it's got the ribbon on the side there. G-Shock, once again, written in silver on the top there. Nothing else. And it comes on the white pillow that Casio puts with a lot of their imports as well. Along with the tag that gives you the price in yen, of course, the module number. It gives you the information of the watch. Just interesting. And going over the watch itself. Kind of your typical square that you get in the regular Walmart, except it's not. The 5600E, for example, you can probably pick up for $35, and you wonder what the difference is between that and this. This is more of a more modern homage to the original DW-5000 that Casio released almost 30 years ago at this point. It's got, of course, the screwback design with the diamond-like carbon on the stainless steel, polished. It's a really sharp watch. If you take the which I'm not going to do in this review, but if you take off the rubber off of the watch, it's all black. It's like one big chunk of steel. The screwback tends to, in my mind, be a little bit more water resistant or less resistant to anything getting in there because it's one big screw, one piece, as opposed to the 4 screws where you can tend to be a little bit more susceptible to stuff getting inside the module. The straps on this watch are softer than what you normally get on the resin watches when you get a Casio G-Shock. It's more along the lines of the Giaz line. It's soft. It's more flexible. It's more like rubber, and it is more comfortable on my wrist. Most people say the same thing. It is atomic multiband 6, so it syncs up to 6 different towers throughout the world. I believe it's 2 towers in Japan, 1 in America, 2 towers in Europe, and you have 1 in China now at this point. The module is fairly straightforward and simple. Naturally, around the display you have the solar receiver. Normally when you see those solar receivers, they're going to tend to be purple. In certain lights you'll still see a purple tint, but they have done a good job of trying to keep this in a dark gray to black fashion to it, staying with the black on the sides and with the buttons and the screw back there. It gives you, of course, the day of the week, the date, the time, the seconds. Let you know what the battery level is, where it says LMH, that's low, medium, and high on the battery. Let you know which alarms are active. Also gives you the power save feature, so when you're putting it away, you conserve the battery life by just shutting the module down while the time still continues to go, of course. And above that, normally it didn't sync last night, but you'll see a little received symbol there as well. So that's as far as the simple aesthetics of the watch. And going through the modes on this watch are pretty straightforward. I mean, they're pretty simplistic here. You go into the first mode, and it's going to give you the world time. So pressing the button over here is basically going to take you to different time zones and cities around the world. You have your alarm function, which gives you 4 different alarms, along with a snooze alarm and an hourly time signal. And like I said before, you can see in the display which ones are armed and active and which ones are not. Then you go into the 24-hour stopwatch. So you press the start-stop button over here. If you press the light button, the light will activate while you're doing the stopwatch. And press the start-stop again. And to reset it to 0, you just press the set button on the top there. And you have your 24 hours countdown timer. whatever the setting that you want on how many minutes you want it to go to decrease by. That's always going to be displayed in the top of the timer there. Again, you press the start. You get the light operated. And you could stop it and start it. And if you want to stop it and go back to the original time that you want to start from, you just press the adjust button once again. And that's a module. Like I said, it's pretty straightforward. One thing I do have to say that I'm completely impressed with this watch and this display is it's more of a whitish tone on the display rather than the gray that you're going to tend to get on most liquid crystals. So it is pretty impressive. It's very clear and very easy to read in any lighting condition. Alright, so what I wanted to do was just compare some of the older and the newer squares together, just to kind of give you an idea of where Casio's coming from and, I guess the kind of direction that they're going, really. This is the oldest one that I have. This is the Casio GW-5000C. They call it the Speed model. This is the same model that Keanu Reeves had worn during the movie Speed that had come out years ago. As you can notice, the resin is darker. It's definitely harder, and it's got the stainless steel back, and these things can just last. They just, they hold up well over the years. The battery on this one lasted, I guess by the time I had gotten it, it was about 14 years old. It was still running, and I just recently did a battery change on it. Holding it up next to the GW-5000, I mean, they made it the same exact size. The display is a little bit different from over the years. You can see it's more of a layered display on the 5600. It's a little deeper down. The technology's definitely come a long way, but I mean, size-wise, they really just were kind of looking to give you what they used to give you, just with a more modern feel to it. And the direction they seem to be going is obviously much larger with the GX56, the king of G-Shock, if you will. You look at the size between the two, and the new one is much larger. So that's kind of just a different, the different generations of this type of watch that they put out there. And just one last thing, just to give you the wrist shot. Again, I have a 7.5-inch size wrist. And this is just kind of a really comfortable watch that when I don't want to get fancy, at the same time I don't put it on during manual labor, but fits really well. It's a very comfortable watch. I enjoy it a lot. So thank you as always for checking out my review. If you want to get a watch like this or other Japanese imports, I do get a lot of requests for these, for finding out where to get them. There's a website, and I'm going to put it on the bottom here, a free plug, seiyajapan.com, or you can go to higuchiinc.com. Two really good resources that a lot of people on the forums go to and use often. They deliver as promised. They're excellent individuals to deal with. So once again, thank you for checking out my review. And if you hold on one moment, you'll see a loom shot. I always make clear, if you want a good community of people, read some good reviews and different discussion on watches, check out www.watchuseek.com. If you can please subscribe to my channel, I would definitely appreciate it. If you want to go to the direct link is www.youtube.com/DougFNJ. And of course, I'm on the Twitter now, so if you want to check me out on Twitter, it's @DougFNJ. So stay tuned one moment for the loom shot. And again, thanks for all the support and have a great day.